Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lexi and today I'm going to be doing the finished book tag. This tag was created by Headless Books and I was tagged by Fiction and Flannels. I will be leaving both of their channels down in the description, so make sure that you go check both of them out. Fiction and Flannels has such a cute channel. She wears different flannels for each of her videos and it's so cute. I don't know how she has so many, but I really enjoy her videos. This book tag is all about the different book rituals that you do when you finish books. There are 8 different questions for this tag and I'm really excited to share with you guys some of my different reader habits, so let's get started. Question 1. Do you keep a list of the books you've read? I do use Goodreads to keep track of all the books that I've read in a year, so I do have a running list of all the books that I want to read, am currently reading, and the books that I've finished on Goodreads. But in addition to Goodreads, I've recently started to be getting into more journaling. I just purchased some new journals, and so I've been getting into really recording different stuff. I want to have a list of all the stuff that I've read throughout the year and all of my thoughts and different feelings on them, because I think that would be a really cool thing to have. I recently just started doing this, so we'll have to see if I can keep up the motivation throughout the year, but I think it would be really cool to have like a collection and all my thoughts of the books that I've read throughout the year, so hopefully I do keep up at it. Question 2, if you record stats, what do you record? For me, I don't keep any stats. I think this means like pages read. I'm not really sure what else you could keep track of in terms of reading, maybe reading speed, or I'm not even really sure. I'm mainly reading for enjoyment, not for the numbers, but I do want to know what other people keep stats on, so if any of you guys keep stats, be sure to let me know what you do record and how it helps you, or if you just do it for fun. Question 3 is if you score your books on a star system or how you go about rating your books. Okay, so this is a question that I've been actually processing a lot lately because I currently don't rate the books that I have on Goodreads. Goodreads does have a 5-star rating system in place, but you can't give half stars, and so that kind of deterred me from using it to begin with, and I feel like now I've gone this far without rating books, and so I just haven't started. Since starting BookTube, I've just been thinking about trying to start getting into that star system so that I can have a more concrete way to rate my books. My problem is I can never decide what a 5-star book should be, because after I finish a book, I'm always on such a reading high after finishing the novel that I just love pretty much anything, so I'm more likely to give it a higher rating than it probably deserves. And I also don't like giving books bad ratings, so I feel like everything would be in the 3 to 5 range, and then there's no half, so like there would be no diversity. There's a lot of stuff that I feel like I still have to process, so I don't currently have a rating system, but one is definitely in the works, so I'll let you know if I ever end up with anything. Question 4 is, do you review books? So before starting BookTube, I didn't ever review books. I didn't have a blog or anything like that, but now that I have this BookTube channel, I'm definitely planning on reviewing books. So far, I've done one book review. It was on Children of Blood and Bone, and I will link that in the description if you want to go check that out, but I'm definitely planning on releasing a lot more book reviews. Question 5 is, where do you put your finished books? I mean, my bookshelf? I'm not sure what the other answers are for this, but normally they just go on my bookshelf. Question 6, how do you pick your next book? For me, I'm a pretty big mood reader, so it really just depends on what I'm feeling at the moment when I finish the book. For the most part though, I try and have like a set TBR list of books that I want to try and get to for the month, so when I finish a book, I'll normally go to that first and look and see if anything catches my eye. If nothing on there does, then I'll just go to, I have literally like 100 lists in my phone of like books I want to read, or I'll look at my shelves and see if anything catches my eye, or I'll go on BookTube or my Goodreads account and try and see if there's anything on there that really catches my eye. Although another factor that does determine what I might read next is what the new releases are, because if there's a new release that's just came out and I want to be up to date on what everyone else is reading, sometimes I'll pick those up. For example, Queen of Air and Darkness is coming out in December. I know I will be reading that like as soon as possible, but if there's another book like by a debut author, sometimes I might give it a little bit of time and see what other people's thoughts are before I pick it up. Question 7, do you have any other rituals for when you finish a book? I don't really have any set rituals, but one thing that I always do as soon as I finish a book, I go straight to Goodreads and mark it as read, because I love seeing my little progress bar for the year go up. On Goodreads, you can set a goal for reading for the year, and then each time you mark a book as read, it can like fill up your bar, and then you have like a list of all the books that you've read for the year, and it's just so satisfying to watch that bar go up, so that's definitely one of the first things that I do on finishing a book. Another thing that I'll do after I finish a book is I'll probably head to BookTube or Tumblr and search the book and see other people's reviews, thoughts, feelings. If I like the book a lot, I love hearing other people gush about it and really just dive into those parts that I really enjoyed, or seeing fan art of characters that I love. And if I don't like the book, I also like seeing people's reviews that didn't like it, so I know that I'm not alone or crazy for not liking certain parts. So I definitely like looking at other people's reviews and thoughts upon finishing a book, but I don't really know if you can call it a ritual, but it's definitely something that I enjoy doing. And finally, question 8, who who do you tag? I'm going to be tagging Tiffany C, Brewing Up Books, and the Little Reader's Corner, but anyone else who wants to do the tag, feel free to do it. I would love to see your answers. I really enjoy all three of their channels, so you guys should definitely check them out. I'll leave all three of their links in the description so you can go watch their videos. Hey, that's it for the finished book tag. Be sure to let me know in the comments some of your reader rituals, or if you do any of the things that I do. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. I would love to have you join my little bookish community. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!